Dustin, he left us with this Victorinox bag. I can't get into it. I can't figure out the lock. If only I had somebody who could help me out with a Victorinox bag. Oh, holy smokes, how lucky are we today? I've got Vanessa Valles with Victorinox. Say that 8 times really, really fast and I'll give you $1. Vanessa, I can't open up this Victorinox bag. What am I doing wrong?
Super easy, Dave.
1, 2, 3. It's actually 0, 0, 0. So let's try that again. Do it. Let's go back.
I think it is 1, 2, 3.
Ah, that should have been the combination that I tried and I didn't do it. Oh boy, oh boy. Look, pops right open. There we go. All right. Hey, thank you so much for helping me out. What brings you by here today?
You know, I wanted to come in and visit you guys, offer some best-in-class service.
Okay.
And, you know, just talk about Victorinox a bit.
Oh, wonderful.
Victorinox has been in business since 1884. We've been around for a very long time. A rich history of quality products.
What is Victorinox most known for?
We actually started as a cutlery company
Okay.
way back in 1884, started in Ebach, Switzerland. It was a cutlery coalition started by Carl Elsner, and it's named after his mother, Victoria, and Enoch stainless steel. Also, we make watches, fragrances, the Swiss Army knife, which everybody really knows us for.
Yeah, everybody knows the Swiss Army knife. Okay.
Everybody knows the Swiss Army knife. We also make luggage, which is actually like a rolling Swiss Army knife in most cases.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you brought a couple pieces. Would you mind talking a little bit about them?
Absolutely. So what Lieber's is carrying right now currently, and what's really been great for us is our Crosslight collection. This is a boarding bag for that customer that tends to like to bring a lot on the plane with them and have it under the seat. This guy here is like a weekender bag in a backpack, super easy to use. You have a really great Silvadur lining on the inside of this guy, has some great compression straps, and it's technically like a suitcase and a backpack. Silvadur lining is really great because it inhibits the growth of microorganisms and it keeps your bag smelling fresher longer.
This is a cool bag. I've sold a bunch of these. It's an expandable bag, so you can fit a ton of stuff in here. For a lot of travelers who don't want to use a 4-wheel bag, this thing is an absolute beast. I can pack a ton of stuff in here. It's a very comfortable backpack. It does have a slot on the back here that you can put it over a piece of carry-on. This is a really neat bag. We do well with this one.
It does also have a laptop sleeve in the back.
Yep.
So that's really great if you're traveling for business.
A lot of folks going over to Europe or something where they're jumping onto some trains. This has about the same capacity as most of our carry-on pieces, and it's just going to be super duper lightweight. This is the way that I actually travel. I don't use a 4-wheel. I do use a backpack. This is one that I think very, very highly of. Vanessa's kind of pointing to the water bottle on the side. That'll fit a fairly large thermos in there. These guys are great as far as security goes. Because you have the compression straps here, you can run the zippers underneath, then pull the compression tight. That's kind of an anti-theft where nobody can get to this without first undoing the clasp, undoing the second clasp, and so on and so forth. So these are good secure bags. This is the travel that I like. This is a very, very good bag. I like these a lot.
So if you do need to use a wheeled suitcase, something that I also recommend is the Crosslight Frequent Flyer, which is our international bag. It is going to use the Hinomoto wheel, which is the best wheel in the industry. We partnered with Mitsubishi as well to make a silent run Hinomoto wheel, and this is the easiest rolling bag that you will ever carry. The wheels are nice and hefty. They are tucked into the bag, so they're not going to take away from the capacity as big as they are.
Those are a good large diameter wheel, and so what that means is if you're over in Europe, you're on cobblestone, on broken pavement, anything that isn't silky smooth, the larger diameter wheels are going to roll over those cracks and creases a little bit more effectively than some of the small wheels. So got to give you guys credit. That's a fantastic wheel on there.
We don't skimp on quality. We don't skimp on our quality of materials. We only use the best. We use Hinomoto wheels, best in the industry. YKK zippers, which are also the best in the industry.
Yep.
They are self-healing zippers. We use Travel Sentry, TSA approved locking mechanisms.
Here at Lieber's, we will absolutely set the combination to whatever you would like. It doesn't necessarily have to be 1, 2, 3.
And I will say, please remember your combination.
Yep.
Put it in your phone. We just patented our own handle system with Victorinox stabilizing technology. It's branded onto the handle, VST.
So there's a lip there.
Yes.
So what does the lip do?
The lip helps to keep the handle a little bit more stable. The lip also is helping with water repellency, so it's going to keep your belongings drier. It's one of the sturdiest handles in the industry.
I'm a little bit taller than she is, so either one of us can use this handle very effectively. It'll go right to the height that you need it to go to. And I'm 6'4" and you are
5'4".
There we go. So a foot of difference between us. Both of us can easily use that handle.
The things to remember with the brand is we are a Swiss brand, so the Swiss are known for their Swiss engineering.
There we go.
So everything that goes into the bag goes back to making sure that everything is ease of travel.
We've been carrying Victorinox for an awfully long time, and you'll hear me say, and I'm assuming you say on occasion, Vic, rather than Victorinox every time. But really good stuff. We think very highly of it, but that's all the stuff that we've been carrying for a while. Are there any new products that you brought for us?
Actually, we are launching this new collection.
Okay, what do we got?
Airox Advance is our newest collection. This is launching in April.
Okay.
It's an upgrade to what you guys have already had in stores, but it did have a mono handle. We have upgraded Airox Advance with that same dual handle, and it does have that Victorinox stabilizing technology.
And that is huge. On the old Airox series, one of the biggest complaints that we had was that it had, well, I'll show you. It had this single pillar, and when people went to put an additional bag onto the top of the bag, it would kind of spin around. They've kind of fixed that with this new system. So that's a definite kudos to Victorinox. We love seeing that.
Yes, and we do tuck our handle into our bag. The reason why we tuck everything into the bag is it's not going to grow the size of the bag, so everything is all in dimensions, so you're getting the most capacity for all the features. Also, we're making sure that our handles and our wheels and everything that's incorporated into the bag are staying protected. All of your great features that you want to make sure are staying intact, your wheels, your handles, are recessed into the bag and they're being protected by the case itself. So that's a really great feature. Again, that Hinomoto wheel. Now I think you're about to hit on that. Now we have expansion. We've added expansion to Airox, and again, this is Airox Advance. This is a more premium experience than we had with the Airox initially. Airox was a really great collection for us. This is just updating it and adding some new features.
That's a fair amount of expansion. That looks like an inch and a half.
About an inch and a half, almost 2.
Nice. That gives us a lot more space on this bag. The big advantage to the Airox series is super lightweight.
Yeah.
This bag weighs nothing. Well, it doesn't really weigh nothing. Full disclosure, Dave exaggerates sometimes. But this is probably the lightest weight bag that we have in the store. One thing that she didn't point out that I keep on noticing is on the back there, that is not a Swiss Army knife.
No.
That is a Swiss Army tweezers?
They're tweezers and what we call a Swiss Army knife scale. It's the plastic section of a Swiss Army knife.
Yep.
And essentially what this is our version of a personalization piece. Currently there are little QR codes on hang tags that come with the Swiss Army luggage that you can scan. Once you've purchased this and show proof of purchase, you can scan the QR code, show your proof of purchase in a picture, customize your own scale that's going to go in this guide to replace it. Swiss Army knives come in every color under the sun, so we do have a lot of different colors available to personalize. You can put a full name on here as long as it fits between the crest and the tweezers. You can go to town on it.
Very cool. I honestly did not know that.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That is super nifty.
All of our collections are going to come with that Silvador antimicrobial interior. But one thing we've added is this really great little pocket, which is something that you would put a tracking device in.
One thing that I noticed on the interior of the bag this year is going to be that you have some zippered pockets.
Yes.
Last year, these were just mesh dividers, which was nice because it kept the weight down. But a lot of people kind of complained, well, boy, oh boy, I need to separate my socks and underwear or whatever it is. And so it looks like Victorinox listened to that complaint and fixed it. And so that's really cool. Nice.
We're a very receptive company. We've been, like I said, been in business since 1884. We've been family owned and operated since 1884.
Okay.
And one thing we really love to do at Victorinox is listen to our customer. We stay in touch with our vendors and our customers, and any opportunity that we find, we hear you out and we try and upgrade and update.
I like updates and upgrades. So there we go. Well, Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us here on the Luggage Lab. I think our listeners there probably learned a couple things that they didn't know before, which is always good. I certainly learned something that I didn't know before. That pretty much sums up some of the really neat and innovative things that you guys are doing. As always, if you enjoy the content that you see here on our little channel, please like and subscribe. And as always, visit us on Liebers.com 24/7, where we have everything but the trip. Thank you guys, and thank you so much.
Thank
that
you,
was
Dave.
excellent. Oh, fist bump or something. There we go. Nice. Alrighty.